असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय. Now we are in the 15th topic, that is making of India's independent constitution. Okay, right. In our previous section, we have done the need of the constitution, different constitution preamble. Also, we compared. In this session, we are going to see in deeper that how does Indian constitution was made by the drafting committee. Right now, Constituent Assembly debates. That you know that the process of making constitution is debate, discussion, and ironing out the differences. So that in the part of that, the primary work has been done on 4th November 1948. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar is introducing draft constitution in Constituent Assembly. In Constituent Assembly, the work has been done because among the 299 members, they have went to the different countries. They collected certain informations and they made certain rules and regulations. They made certain laws. Example, let us see example. From US, we brought independent judiciary, and fundamental rights. Fundamental rights we brought from US. Independent judiciary, the system we brought from the US. Britain. Head of the nation is nominal. Head of the nation means president. President in India is nominal. That we choose from Britain. From French, we adopted equality, liberty, fraternity. From Russia, we adopted fundamental duties. Okay, emergency. From Germany, right to life from Japan. So from this example, what did you understand that? So different sections, different laws we adopted from different countries. Am I right? So we adopted, these parts are different countries. So majority of the laws we adopted from the different countries. Is it? Right. So that members of the drafting committee members were, they are drafting. Drafting means which laws are suitable to India, which laws are not suitable to India, which is correct, which is not correct. They brought these many papers, these many laws. So they are slowly decreased, and the number of, they removed the unnecessary laws. Finally, a certain book was made. That is we called as draft constitution. That draft constitution introducing in the Constituent Assembly for the discussion. How many articles are there? How many rules are there? Each and every rule they wanted to discuss. So that's what, for that purpose, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar introduced the draft constitution in Constituent Assembly. They may ask you to also in examination, who introduced the draft constitution in Constituent Assembly? Dr. B.R. Ambedkar on 4th November 1948 introduced the draft constitution. A draft constitution means we can change. Any kind of changes are there, they wanted to discuss each and every law, each and every article they want to discuss. Hence, he was proposed to introduce in the Constitution Assembly. Right. So this draft constitution was made. Draft constitution was made by different countries, because you might have know that one member, 299 members are there. 299 members are working on only one aspect. It may be leads lot of disturbances. So that a clear-cut work has been divided to the persons. Example, certain committees are formed to make laws. Various committees have been made. Different committees. One committee will make the laws, especially about the Union Powers Committee. So this committee will do the work of only powers. What kind of the powers need to be there in India? Okay, what kind of power should be vested with the President, Prime Minister, CM. Okay, so these powers, one committee was especially worked on the power, and one committee related to Union Constitution Committee. How would be our constitution? What need to be there in the constitution? Okay, these Union Constitution Committee compared our constitution, collected information from the various constitution. Next, advisory committee. They give advices how we have to make constitution, how we collect the data, what we should do. Advisory committee. and Fundamental Right Committee. Fundamental Rights Committee, they did work. They collected information about fundamental rights. They collected information all over the world. What are the constitutions are there? What kind of the laws are there? So they collected the fundamental rights. And provisional constitution committee, minority committee. Okay, minorities, for the minorities, minority committee, for the tribal committees. These are various committees were formed. So what did you understand from this example? Different committees were they worked for different purpose, and these all committees brought certain information. That information was drafted by the B.R. Ambedkar. That drafted whatever the B.R. Ambedkar was drafted, that they wanted to discuss in the Constituent Assembly. It is correct or not? If any changes are need further any changes are need, so that the discussion was going on in the debate of the Constituent Assembly. In the beginning and the previous section, we have discussed that our Indian Constitution mostly we adopted from Indian Government Act 1935 Act, or this is also called as 1935 Indian Government Acts. So most probably most of the information, most of the laws we took from 1935 Indian Government Act. Okay. Finally, Indian Government Act. Okay. America Constitution, Britain Constitution, French Constitution, Australia Constitution, Canada Constitution, Ireland Constitution, Japan Constitution, Germany Constitution, South Africa Constitution, like many different constitutions we have adopted. Okay, we have took in the consideration, and finally we have drafted. Constitution. Now, drafted constitution is formidable document. It was formidable document. Yeah, what is formidable document? Formidable document means it is intense document, strong document where we can amend also, where we can change also. Formidable document, because they are introducing this document into for the discussion. If anything they wanted to remove, they can remove. For that purpose only, they wanted to read each and every point, each and every article, each and every law which they mentioned in draft constitution. For that purpose they have done. This draft constitution has 395 articles. They have 395 articles, and these 395 articles and 8 schedules. So each and every article, what articles are there? They wanted to discuss 395 articles, each and every articles, because if an article is there, in future what kind of the problems may arise. So that also they discussed in this Constitution Assembly debates. So we understand that our draft constitution was made from the process of borrowing. That we can say that our constitution is a Xerox copy of the world constitution. It was a very bulky constitution. Lengthy constitution because of the borrowing. Yes, they made the constitution. They did so that 299 members they wanted to discuss. 299 members they wanted to discuss on the 395 articles. Does 299 members are enough to discuss on the articles? If 299 members they like the constitution easy, they can enforce on us. So that it is not correct. Whatever the draft constitution they made, it was for 8 months available for the public also. It for public for 8 months to express their reaction. It was for 8 months. 8 months available. 8 months available for public. Available for public for reaction or consideration or suggestions. Suggestions, because they made laws, they made constitution. So the 299 members they discussed, they finalized, that is done? No. Still they wanted to give the document to the people, so common people, so that 8 months it was given to the people for their expression, for their reaction and their suggestion. Okay, and after their suggestion they have proceeded to forward. Right? Next, Our draft constitution proposed parliamentarian government into India. Parliamentarian government. They observed different governments all over the world. There are two kinds of governments are there: parliamentary system or presidential system. Yeah, let us. It is very important for 4 marks examinations or 2 marks examinations in the exams, so that it very be careful and keen observation is needed. Draft constitution has proposed two kinds of the system. Two kinds of the systems were there, but our draft constitution proposed parliamentarian system. So, what is parliamentarian system and what is presidential system? Let us see. Yeah, first point. So very important. Presidential system was adapted in US. Okay. So head of the nation is president in America. Head of the nation is president in America, USA. It is example of USA. And he is the executive. So what is executive? Executive means he will rule the nation. He is the head of the nation. And he is the executive. He only rule the America. Example, Donald Trump. He only rule. He is the head of the nation and he only rule the nation. And what about India? India is head of the nation. He also head of the nation. But not the executive. Sir, why is not the executive? Because president in India, he will not rule the country. Prime minister will rule the country. So here in America, entirely he will only rule the country, but he is not rule the country. Okay. Second, administration. Administration is vested in him. Yeah. So entire administration is in his hand. Second, here he is not an administrator. He is not a administrator. Only nominal head. He does not have any power. He does not have powers. Okay. He is a symbolic to the nation. Like Britain king. He is like Britain king. He do not have any power, but he is everything. He has power. Third point. Under president, secretaries work under him. Secretaries work under him. Okay. Here under him, ministers and in charges will work. Under him, ministers. Under him, ministers works. Okay, ministers works. Next, fourth important one. He is not bound to accept any advice given by the secretary. Very important. He will not bound. He is not bound to. He is not bound to accept. If any suggestions were given, the suggestions he cannot be taken. Accept any advice given by his secretaries. If secretaries they gave any advice, he doesn't listen. There is no compulsion to listen. But here he has to obey. He has to accept. He has to bound bound to the ministers. Ministers, he has to bound. If any ministers or any ministers they says to follow, he has to follow. Nothing to do. But American president, he need not follow. There is no compulsion. But Indian president, compulsory, he has to follow the guidelines given by the ministers. Next one, fifth one, he can dismiss. He can dismiss secretaries. He can dismiss secretaries. He cannot dismiss the minister. He cannot dismiss. He cannot dismiss the ministers. He do not have a right. He do not have a right to dismiss. He can appoint, but he cannot dismiss. He can dismiss any time. He can dismiss any time, any ministers. He can dismiss, and moreover, no power to dismiss to him. And the Indian president was only the nominal head, only symbolic head. Only he can able to sign on the papers. Lok Sabha passed the bill, Rajya Sabha passed the bill. He has to blindly sign on the paper. If he didn't sign, the law will be automatically passed. So that he is parliamentarian system. President is do not have any powers. But in America, he has lot of powers. It is presidential system of example is in USA, and parliamentarian system is example in India and USA. So these five points. They ask us to write only 4 points. 4 points from this, 4 points from this, 8 points, but we know 10 points. Let us discuss what are the differences between the federalism and unitary. Our draft constitution also proposed different form of government, different form of constitution. Yeah, there are 2 types of the constitutions are there. One is unitary, and one more is federal. One more means what? Federal. Yeah, let us see what is the unitary and what is the federal. What is the unitary and what is the federal? It's very important. For 2 marks or 1 mark. Yeah. First one is, let us see, unitary and federalism. Unitary, federal. 2 types of the constitutions are there. One is unitary constitution, one more is federal constitution. So India falls in which category? Let us see. India falls in which category? Let us see. First one is here single government. Here dual government. Single government, dual government. Is it? Single government means union government. Single government means union government means central government. Dual government means central and state governments. Central and state governments. Next, it is all powers are concentrated. All powers are concentrated in central authority. All the decisions were taken by the central government. Here, division of power. Power between center and state. In our India, state government has different powers. Central government also has different powers. So that is division of power between the central government and state government. Means we can say that no division of power here. No division of power. Yeah, very, very important. No division of power. Moreover, these they have dual citizenship. In America, one is central citizenship, and state citizenship. For example, you are from Texas. Texas government will give one identity card to you. from Texas to you are going to California or Manhattan. Whenever you are going to Manhattan, other state, you have to carry the central government card. So there are two cards are available. That means two citizenships are there in America. Two citizenships are there in America. But in India, we are having only one card, identity card, Aadhaar card. You go Andaman Nicobar, Lakshadweep Island, Jammu and Kashmir, Rajasthan or wherever. Here we have single citizenship. Single citizenship. Single citizenship. Fifth one. Here dual judiciary. Dual judiciary. That means state and center. State plus center. Two. Here single judiciary. We are having single judiciary. Yeah. What is judiciary? Judiciary means courts. Okay. Judiciary means what? Court. In America, state government is the highest. Federal court. It is called as federal court. In each and every state, court will be there. Not only highest. If there is any case, is there any you wanted to go Supreme Court, they are not available. So state only the highest court. But in India, single judiciary is there. For example, one person worked in a town, district magistrate court, he will become high court judge, he will become Supreme Court judge. But here, different laws are there. Different state level one court will be there, national level one court will be there. Two different courts. In India, state level different courts are there, national level different courts are there. But these all are under one roof. These all are under one tree. So that this is called a single judiciary. For example, myself, I wanted to go to after High Court. I didn't get proper justice in High Court. Then I can approach to Supreme Court. But they will not approach. They do not have a right to approach Supreme Court. Federal Court is the highest. More important one. Here again, dual services. Here again, dual services. Dual services means state service, central service. State plus central. State plus central services. In India, we are also having state and central. But these all are not separate. These all are included. Example, here, all India services. All India services. All India services. Example, IPS, IAS. IPS, IAS. All India services, unique level. For example, I became a state level, I wrote state level exam. I became IAS officer. I can go to Rajasthan. I can go to Uttarakhand. I can go to Andaman Nicobar. But in America, if they became IAS officer in one state, they have to work in that state only. Okay. Here we became one state. We became collector in one state, but we can work in anywhere. So that is unique. All India services were there. And moreover, there is uniformity. Uniformity on fundamental laws, criminal laws, and civil laws. And here, uniformity of fundamental laws. Fundamental laws means civic laws. Different. There is completely uniformity. Equal laws are there. But in America, if one thing you did in one state, that may be not a crime to the other state. If you did mistake one state, that may be not a mistake in the other state. But in our India, if you did mistake, that is a mistake. That is in civic. The civic purpose, if you did a mistake, that is a crime in entire all over the country. So that we have a uniformity, they do not have any uniformity. These are the different kinds of the constitution. One is unitary constitution and federal constitution. So that India adopted. India most probably adopted the federal constitution. Federal means dual. Federal means what? Dual. Means in our India, everything two are there except this 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So India has federal features. We are getting here. India has federal features. Federal feature. But not completely federation. Not completely federation. Sir, why India not completely federation? Federation means what? Everywhere there need to be two will be there. Everywhere there must be two need to be there. But you have to understand that everywhere two are there. Two governments, central and state government, division of power, everything these three are there. But here, single judiciary, single citizenship is there, single judiciary is there, all India services were there, uniformity of law is there. So that India is neither federation nor unitary. So India can be called as India mixed. India can be called as quasi-federal. India can be called as quasi-federal. It is very important. India can be called as quasi-federal. Quasi-federal means partial federal. We have a federal feature, but not completely federal feature, because the single citizenship, single judiciary differs with this. So that we have federal features, but not completely federal. So that's we called as quasi-federal. Partial federal is there. They may ask, India has federal features, not completely federation. Okay. So till now we have done that parliamentary system, presidential system, unitary constitution, and federal constitution. Federation is dual polity. Remember, federation means two. Federal polity means two. Everywhere there will be two. India, everywhere two are there, but except two places. That is, one is single citizenship and another one is single judiciary. Okay. You understand that in India, 20 different laws are there. 20 different laws are there in India. Example, marriage. Example, on marriage, different laws are there. In divorce, different laws are there. Inheritance of property. If example for inheritance of property, family relations, contracts, torts. Again, these are also called as torts. Crimes, okay, crimes, weights and measurements, weights and measurements of the bill and checks, banking, bill, checks. So Indian government took very keen observation. Indian government took more interest on the laws which were made on marriage, divorce, inheritance of power, family relation, contract, torts, crimes, weights, measurements, bill, checks. These all are unique. These all are everywhere same. Because if you did mistake, that will be not a crime in the Andaman Nicobar. That will be very different. Here crime is different. There crime will be different. So that they try to uniform. They try to uniform the laws all over the country. These all are most probably in the state list, in the complaint list. These all are mostly in the complaint list, but most probably most of the laws were in uniformity. They tried to make this all laws are equal, same as it is entire in the country. Next, U.S. judiciary is federal high court, means two are there, but in our India, High Court, Supreme Court, two are there, but these two courts are same, because High Court judge only will become Supreme Court judge. But in America, High Court state judge, federal court cannot become country's court, so that there will be a difference. Next, Canada. Canada is also very near to like our features. Canada is very near to like federal features to India, right? Next, very care is taken. Care, very important. This word, care is taken. They blindly did not make the constitution. They blindly did not make the constitution. Care is taken to eliminate the diversity, especially in the civic, corporate, Indian Penal Code, IPC sections, IPC 302, IPC 309, IPC 402, okay, Indian Penal Code, okay, Civil Procedure Code, Indian Penal Code, Civil Procedure Code, okay, Criminal Procedure Code, again, Criminal Procedure Code, and also transfer of property, loss of marriage, divorce and inheritance, These all are placed in the concurrent list. Marriages, transfer of powers, inheritance and evidence act, procedure code, divorce. Okay, divorce. These all are mostly in the concurrent list. So, what is concurrent list? What is concurrent list? So, care is taken to eliminate care is taken to eliminate a different divorce laws, so that civic, corporate, IPC, Indian Penal Code, Civil Procedure Code, Criminal Procedure Code, marriages, transfer of power, divorce. So these all are taken to consider that these all are need to be uniformity of the laws. These all are uniform in the laws, and these were made in the concurrent list. These were made in the concurrent list. So what are the lists are there? Example, our constitution has given us three kind of the list. One is union government. One is union list. So three lists are there. Three lists. Union list. Union list means central government can make the laws. Central government can make the laws. Only central government can make the laws. Where central government can make the laws? Example, railways. On railways, central government can make the laws. Defense, okay, defense, central government can make the laws. Airways, central government can make the laws. Okay, telecommunications, central government can make the laws. These are the important: railways, defense, airways, telecom. So here, union government only can make the laws. Second one is state list. State government can make the laws. Only state government can make the laws. Example, law and order, irrigation, health, and trade, etc. So state government can make the laws. Union government can make the laws more than 52 items. State list can be made that it can be also more than 60 items. Example, law and order, irrigation, health, trade, state government can make the laws. Next, third one is concurrent list. Concurrent list means either state government or central government. Both. State and central. Central and state can make the laws. Central and state can make the laws. I repeat, concurrent list, central and state both can make the laws. If central and state both they made the laws, whenever the conflict arises between two, then the highest will be goes to the parliament, means central. If state government made one law, central government made the law, so there was a conflict. The problem arises, so that central government, the law which was made by the central government, that can be ruled out. That can be accepted, and the state government law will be not valid. It will be invalid. So these are the three important lists: union list, state list, concurrent list. So these all are mentioned in the concurrent list. State government also can make the laws. Central government also can make the laws. Right? In our previous section, just now we saw that state list, central list, and concurrent list, and dual services we have done. All India services we have done. In our India, dual services are there. Example, dual services. Yeah. Example, from one person from Hyderabad became IAS officer. So this IAS officer can go to Rajasthan, he can go to Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, he can go to Maharashtra. The person who became IAS IPS officer, they may also come to Telangana. Means we have unique services, that is all India services. These we cannot call dual services. It looks dual, but we are all India services. That's we called as Union Public Service Commission, UPSC. You wanted to write exam, you wanted to become IAS, IPS, IFS, you have to write Union Public Service Commission. All the citizens in the country can write the exam. In state level also you can write exam. That is called groups exam. Group 1 exam. If you write group 1 exam, you can become IAS. you can become IAS. So that even you became a IAS officer from the state, you can also go to Rajasthan, UP, Maharashtra, you can go. So that we can say that this is all India services. Okay, this is all India services. Right, children? So this is our topic. In this topic, we have done that CA debates and differences between the parliamentarian system, presidential system, unitary kind of constitution, and federal kind of constitution, concurrent list, state list, and union list, and there are also certain problematic conditions and laws which were mentioned in the concurrent list. Thank you.